American Rare Earth konnte erneut seine Mineralisierung von seltenen Erden auf dem Halleck Creek Projekt erweitern. Dabei wurde erst am 3. Februar eine Erweiterung um 50% vermeldet. Und nur wenige Tage später, jetzt am 13. Februar, hat die Firma berichten können, dass sich die Mineralisierung auch bis in eine Tiefe von 175 Meter nachgewiesen werden kann. Besonders erfreulich ist, dass die Lagerstätte auch weiterhin offen bleibt und damit ein erhebliches Aufwärtspotenzial aufweist. Aus wirtschaftlicher Sicht nicht zu unterschätzen ist ebenfalls, dass auch die jüngsten Erweiterungen zu rund 27% aus den besonders begehrten und damit am Markt auch eben zu sehr hohen Preisen gehandelten magnetischen seltenen Erden bestehen. Ich habe Chris Gibbs, den CEO der Firma, zu den Ergebnissen befragt und wollte wissen, was die neuesten News für die Firma bedeuten.
Okay, well, thanks, Jan, and great to be on the program again. Now, look, we've continued to receive some assay results for this massive rare earth project that we've got in Halleck Creek in Wyoming in the USA. And these most recent assay results were some great news. We had some brilliant intercepts, and one of these actual holes went down to new depths of 175.5 meters, which is essentially 75 meters or 75.5 meters deeper than what we had originally drilled for the maiden drill campaign. And also it's 75.5% deeper than what we had in our exploration target for this massive site. Now, we've got an exploration target on the Halleck Creek project of 1.01 to 1.27 billion tons. Okay, that's massive. And so what this has really shown us is that we've got mineralization, consistent mineralization from surface all the way down to these depths. And we also got back some further assay results, which also confirmed that consistent mineralization from surface all the way down to 150 meters, which is what we drilled the majority of holes for this time around. So, we're super excited. And look, one other thing I need to say, because we had some outstanding results for one area where we saw the actual grades go for an average grade of just under 7,000 parts per million for an intercept that went 37 meters, which is a higher grade zone that we've actually seen in the southern part of this deposit. So, some great news. I'm very excited about it. Our next steps here is to really finalize these assays and then come out with a significant JORC resource at the end of this quarter.
Das erklärt also, dass diese Fortschritte beachtlich sind und die Ergebnisse die ersten Annahmen sogar noch übertroffen haben. Nun habe ich ihn aber nochmals gebeten, diese letzten Updates und Ergebnisse der Firma aus Sicht eines Investors zu betrachten.
Well, look, what this really means, if I'm looking at this from an investor perspective, American Rare Earths, we're in the right place at the right time and with the right commodity. The rare earth industry, rare earths are required to really meet our future demands for the whole carbon neutral society. So for the vehicles that we're driving, for all the goods that we want, for all the computers, for the national security purposes, you need rare earths. And the rare earths we're focused on are neodymium and praseodymium, which are the magnetic rare earths used to really drive the engine. So for every car, every bus, every airplane, in the future, every train all require neodymium, praseodymium, and there's a shortage. And now the other piece, though, is that you've got this geopolitical situation where about 90% of these rare earths come from China and outside of the United States. So the United States government is really insisting that all of these rare earths are onshored, and from a national security and supply chain perspective, that they're produced within the United States. So American Rare Earths, we've got two of the largest rare earth projects in the United States, and the one I talked about before, the Halleck Creek project, is massive. It's a huge project. It has enough to be nearly essentially providing the needs here for all of the United States for a good period of time. And what makes it unique is that it's low in thorium and low in uranium, which are these penalty elements that are so often associated with rare earths. So that's a couple of the things which really set us apart. And so in other words, we have the key minerals, the key elements in at a time when the American government and also there's this whole push to onshore these critical materials. So again, right place, right time, and I believe in the right commodity, in the right industry.
Also wie Chris schon im letzten Video klar sagte, wir brauchen seltene Erden. Und es führt aktuell kein Weg daran vorbei. Mit einem so großen Projekt, wie es die Firma mit Halleck Creek, aber auch dem La Paz-Projekt vorweisen kann, könnte die Firma bald zu einem wichtigen Player werden. Auch sagte er im letzten Video, dass die USA einen Beschluss erfasst hat, welcher fordert, dass seltene Erden ab 2025 innerhalb der USA den Bedarf decken sollen, um die Abhängigkeit von China zu reduzieren. Im Zusammenhang warf Chris in den Raum, dass es bei steigendem Bedarf möglicherweise bis zu 20 produzierender Minen in der USA bräuchte. Derzeit hat das Land aber nur eine produzierende Mine. Ich wollte nun also wissen, ob er in American Rare Earth das Potenzial sieht, in den kommenden Jahren zu einer dieser wichtigen Firmen für die Versorgung der kritischen Metalle des Landes zu werden.
To put it in perspective, the Mountain Pass mine, from a rare earth perspective, they produce about 40,000 tonne of rare earth a year, and it's only one mine, and all of that material is actually shipped off through everywhere else in a concentrate form to then be processed into rare earth materials. So there's no refining of rare earths currently in the United States, and all of that's done offshore. But now the projections are, obviously, these are longer-term projections, but the future of all of these materials, it's significant. And I know I put that number out there as that, it's that 10 to 20 sort of number of these mines to meet the future demands. And so we do see ourselves as one of those major players in that space. We have here, I believe, one of the largest rare earth deposits. We have gone and we've got 7 zones in this district. At the moment, we are only really drilling in 2 of those zones, and we have a potential here to be coming out with a significant resource at these deposits. And so I'm super excited that we're in a box seat and a driver's seat, because our projects are within the United States, and the US government have made it very clear that they're seeking to onshore these materials from a national security and a supply chain perspective, because you don't want to be shipping them from all around the world. You want to have them in country, and our projects are in country. And it's nearly like the real estate game. It's location, 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 location. And American rare earth projects are based in America, and that is one of the largest economies in the world, which have a future need for these rare earth materials. And in other words, we have the key mineral elements in the biggest economy in the world, and the deposits that allow us to stand out from the rest of the rare earth crowd. And we're planning to supply the USA that's desperately seeking rare earths from a jurisdiction free of political risk.
Wir haben hier mit Chris Gibbs also einen CEO, der einen umfangreichen Erfahrungsschatz mitbringt und der selber für sich Potenzial in dieser Branche sieht. Er selber hat im letzten Video schon gesagt, dass die Umwelt ihm tatsächlich am Herzen liegt, und er versucht mit seinen Taten das zu unterstreichen, um eben nicht nur Greenwashing zu betreiben, sondern die Firma American Rare Earth ist bemüht, beispielsweise bessere Methoden zu finden, um eben nicht mehr umweltschädliche Chemikalien für die Trennung der seltenen Erden einsetzen zu müssen. Dafür sind sie in einem R&D-Programm mit ihrer Tochterfirma Western Rare Earth. Außerdem hat die Firma großes Glück, denn auf den Projekten wurden bisher nur sehr wenige radioaktive Mineralien gefunden, die normalerweise auf solchen Projekten von seltenen Erden anzutreffen sind. Das hat wiederum weitere große Vorteile für die Umwelt. Wir drücken dem Team von American Rare Earth und natürlich auch den Investoren weiterhin die Daumen und sind gespannt, was die nächsten Updates mit sich bringen.